Excuse me.
I'm being shot at by two different people. I'm being shot at by three different people. Fuck off. Yeah, ma.
Shit.
Fucking goddamn guys, man. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck.
Is that one of these things that...
What?
Wow, okay, it is. Yeah, it was.
Let me
Wow.
see if this. Let me see if this helps. Oh, clearly not. Why are you even using this gun? Like, get rid of that gun, man. Why are you even using that? Hold on. Trust me, Anja, you would perform a lot more better if you were on PC and stuff. But like, is it possible for you to like get like a different monitor and stuff so that you can increase your FPS and stuff? Do you think it's possible?
I mean, money. Yeah.
Different like if you get a different monitor and it has like a high frame rate and stuff like
It's
that
not the
instead of using
monitor,
those.
it's not the monitor, it's the computer tower. It doesn't support, I mean, it supports it, but it's like laggy as fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay. I'll be back. I'm just getting some food. I'll be back. Okay. Going on YouTube for now. Don't leave the party. Okay. I'm just getting some food. I'll be back. I'm back. Sorry. You there?
Hmm.
Shit. Fuck. Yeah, I know. I get it. Mine like Fortnite really upsets you. I mean, you thought GTA was worse. I
No, it's
mean,
not that. It's just sometimes I need to breathe from it. There's only so much I can deal with until it's just like, ugh. Especially when you've been doing challenges since like noon. So it's like, fuck. The grind gets tedious.
yeah, me and my father almost got into an argument. No, I would say almost, but we got into an argument, me and my father, about something that he thinks would be best for me and shit.
Hmm.
You know, I'm against seeing psychiatrists and psychologists because right, like, I'm against it
They're
because,
bullshit, you know?
no, because last time I saw a psychiatrist, this was like, look, when you're seeing a psychiatrist or a psychologist, this is like, if it's about a diagnosis about about your disabilities and like about the right programming and the right work and support you need for schooling and stuff, that's a different story. But like if it's about behavior treatment, no, that's not a that's no. There's no. I don't accept that, and it's not a no go for me because the only two problems I have really is just HSV and connecting with people and with getting dating opportunities and stuff. Those are the only two problems that I really have in my life and stuff like that. I mean, I know you're gonna give me one. I know you would potentially give me one in the future and stuff like that. But I'm just saying those are really my only two problems because the problem is that I just live in a world where I'm just not a really a well understood person and stuff. Those right, and I don't think a psychiatrist is really going to help my help those two problems. I mean, because it's really beyond them and stuff like that. It doesn't matter how smart they are. Really, it doesn't. What do you think? You just because you know the other thing is like they also told my family, oh, if I get argumentative or if they think I'm about to get violent, call the cops on me. I
Exactly. That's exactly why I don't go to behavioral therapy.
call the cops on me.
No,
Call the
if you're
like
feeling suicidal, instead of reassuring the person and de-escalating it, call the cops. It's like, what type of
it
fucking
doesn't
medical?
solve
I mean,
doesn't solve nothing. Really nothing.
okay, but that's like putting a band-aid over an open wound. You know what I mean?
I really don't have behavioral issues. I don't have ADHD or I don't have Tourette's and stuff.
I mean, it doesn't
I
matter.
really don't.
Even if you do have those shits, explain to me how, explain to me how calling the cops would solve any issues if you're trying to de-escalate the situation and have a trusting group. And when you lose control, that group that you're supposed to quote unquote trust ends up being the group that puts you in. That doesn't make any logical sense to me. You know what I mean? It's
Well,
like
it's just my
they want you to have a no. That's why I'm using that as the example because I know that's your family's not that type of or whatever the case may be. But it's like you're supposed to have someone that supports you no matter through good and bad. And when people do that type of thing, when you're in that state of mind, it messes with you mentally, you know what I mean? It's like, oh shit, if I can't trust this person, who can I trust? You know what I mean?
because the thing is like all I've had like when it comes to behavioral things with these with these psychiatrists and stuff like that. The two I've had already two bad experiences. One of them. said call the cops, and then the other one, and then no, sorry, not the other one. The first one, the one that's telling that the one that told my family call the cops on me if things get out of control, right? And then and then she's also advising me, oh, it's going to be so hard for you to find people these days, Liam, because you're not that smart and you're not highly educated. Yeah, so what? I may not have a regular fucking IQ, but and she's advising me date people with the same intellectual disabilities as me. Yeah. Pair me with the fucking retards. Pair me with the immature retards. Right?
So,
That helps. That huh? And I'm not because no, I don't focus on the label. I'm the one who understands it because I fucking went to school with it. Huh?
exactly.
I understand it more better than she does. I don't care how smart this that psychiatrist. I understand it way more better than she does.
Exactly, because you know your body more than anybody else.
I went. I was in a class with people with the same disabilities, and there was like over 200 people with all sorts of different disabilities, and 90% of them were like developmental, like like Down syndrome, severe profound developmental disabilities, severe intellectual disabilities, a lot of autistic people. Like my school was not normal and stuff. So I have a lot of understanding, like like about people that have the same disabilities. Yeah, and maybe they're
They may be in
and
the
it's
same
also
category, but they're a completely different class based off of severity.
yeah. No, like she wasn't telling me. She
No, I
wasn't telling
know
me date
that. I
someone
know that.
worse, way worse off than me. But she was telling me to see things to try to find someone that has the same issues as me. But the problem is that I've met people with the same intellectual disabilities, and it doesn't work and stuff because their maturity level is more worse off than mine. They may not be on the mild spectrum, but still got more problems than me. And why is it that I have to? Why is it that I have to carry her maturity issues and her slowness on top of mine? How and that's like I'm carrying my back is already full of my bag is already full of rocks, and I'm carrying more rocks putting more rocks in my bag. It's a very
Exactly. That's why don't
and it's
take
just
this
pulling me
pers
down.
don't take this personal. This is why I go back to the subject of I'm not ready to date because why would I put my burden onto somebody else's plate?
Yeah, but you know I'm
Especially
not as
if it's
bad. I'm not as bad. I'm good, huh?
especially if it causes a stressful situation, you know what I'm trying you understand?
Yeah, but with me, it's not that I'm not ready to date and stuff.
No, but do
I can
you
never get
hear
a
where
girl.
I'm
Yeah.
coming do you feel where I'm coming from with the situation? It's like the concept's the same. It's like why would I put you through that issue?
Because what I look for is like I look for someone that I can communicate with, and I look for someone that I can that's mature and stuff. And someone that right some
I
like
mean, you've been around me long enough. What is your honest opinion about me?
oh you're good. I'm good. I would date you and stuff. There's no problem with you like I know you got your own issues, but I don't care. Like all I care about is a person that I'm able to communicate with well, and a person that's really mature.
I mean, that's what I look for in people too, but somehow I still end up with a Maya or a Cedric or just
No, no,
some
no, 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 no.
bullshit
Huh?
because like they show true. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I won't get into it. I'm not comparing you to that category. It's just feel me. It's like the simplest shit you ask from people, they tend to give you the most issues and tell you, "Oh, I can't do that because blah 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 blah." And it's not even a good excuse. It's just some half-ass excuse they thought off the top of their head. Like they insult your intelligence. Like, "Oh, you're not gonna get like I can get away with a stupid lie." And because you care about them, you say something, they get a little personal with it, and you go, okay, whatever, I'll just leave it be. I just figured I'd call you out on your shit. You know what I mean? And then they take that fucking little bit of kindness as the weakness. It pisses me the fuck off. Every fucking time. It's been like that for fucking what? I'm 24. I've been in 5 different relationships. I know it's not me. All I ask for is loyalty and respect. I mean, is that fucking hard to ask for? Some loyalty and respect.
Of course not. Of course not. I don't like if I'm glad I wasn't in the mainstream high schools and stuff like that because the thing is that there's a lot of shitty men and stuff like that and the way they treat girls and stuff like that and it
Oh
disgusts
yeah,
me honestly.
I was in a
It
mix.
really does.
I always got transferred every year. I was considered the problematic child, and that's because when people harass me or bother me back then when I was in school, they would fucking sit there, do dumb shit like try to light my hair on fire or try to fucking put gum in my hair. And then they get mad when I drag them from the classroom all the way to the bathroom and give them a fucking old school swirly in the fucking toilet. And I'm the one that's got to be 10 doors, 10 days out of suspension because I put someone's head in a toilet. Because they didn't see that the person tried to light my hair on fire or put gum in my hair or slam me up against the locker room. They see me kicking their ass, so they see I'm the problem. I gotta get removed. So I get marked
Wait,
as
wait.
unstable, unfit for human society. You gotta go to a boarding school. You gotta go to a private school. You gotta go to a special needs school. You gotta go to this fucking what is this LCD, whatever the fuck bullshit classes that they put you in that has nothing to do with your fucking issue you have, and it just makes you not trust people. At least in my experience. It's like when I tried to talk about my issue, it's like the first thing they wanted to say was, oh, if you feel suicidal, you gotta have the cops called because then you need to get Baker Act. If you're feeling aggressive, you need the cops called on you because that's not normal to human society standards. If you think of fighting somebody or being aggressive towards somebody, the first thing they want to do is A, Baker Act you, or B, put you in jail. And that shit is such fucking horse shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like that shit is so fucking stressful. Not even funny. And that's why I ended up fucking keeping to myself because it's like nobody's gonna fucking hear me out for who I am. So fuck it.
But yeah, I mean, your experiences are just probably a little more severe than mine, obviously, when it comes to. I mean,
Dealing
I got
with people and yeah, the situation. Yeah.
I was just placed with I was just placed with the people that had the similar issues than me, but more childlike minded than me.
Right, like, and then it's not even that. It's like they put you in this class that they say is quote unquote fit for you, and then listen, they have the teachers that half-ass the work. They have the what they call it, the right-hand teacher, which is the sub teacher, sub assistant teacher, for which is the
Yeah.
second in command when the teacher's gone.
Yeah.
And then they put you in this class with these quote unquote balanced kids that are like supposed to be similar to you, and they're like way off worse of the spectrum than you are. And it's like it makes you look like a fucking a saint. You know what
Well,
I
I mean,
mean?
yeah. People they weren't worse way worse off. Like they weren't way worse off, but they were able to communicate just like me, but
Yeah,
then their
but
maturity
the
level,
maturity is
yeah.
like, what the fuck, man? I don't even want to be around that shit.
It's like I'm playing. It's like I'm a. It feels
It's
like
like if
I'm.
I wanted to fucking play with somebody that plays fucking Roblox 24/7, I would have been with somebody that played Roblox 24/7. I'm using that as the example, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's like you're goddamn um 20. It's like you're 23 um playing playing Roblox 24/7.
Right, and it's like, okay, if you're not making like profit money off that shit, what the fuck are you doing on that platform?
And you've heard of D&D before, right? Because I'm gonna tell you
Hmm.
something. There was this guy there, yeah, Dungeons and Dragons.